The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go from Glendale. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Here we go. 46. 46.
On the play fake, Dak. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Again, it's Benson. Whoa. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll run, and here's Benson. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Yeah, here we go. I take. We're going to 54. 26.
They'll run here with Benson. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Third and a yard.
Yeah! Here we go! I take 26.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. First and 10 now from the 36. Now the holder of the state rushing record as a prep here in Arizona, it's Bijan Robinson. And he gets this up close to the 40. Bilal Nichols there to make the play. Second and 7. Now, Cousins. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
That's caught right side. It's London. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Cousins out of the gun on third down. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
That one taken in. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. It's his 4th touchdown of the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
This one complete to Palmer. Into space at the 45. We are through 1. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. We have a tight end motioning left here.
What do you think?
On the handoff, this is Benson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Dak. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. A gain there of 10 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Cardinals will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Cousins gonna throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Zaven Collins. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray McLeod on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Bring up 48. Hey, Ken! What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Cousins. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Cousins now on second down. Short throw taken by Pitts. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Cousins to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be 4th down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10.
Yeah! There we go! What? We're going to 54. Why?
From the shotgun, it's Dak. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It is a big gain for Arizona. 39 yards.
Yeah, here we go!
Prescott on first down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. Prescott will bring up his guys for this 2-point attempt.
Yeah, here we go!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. Inside the 40. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Cousins. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Second down, Cousins. To the right, that's Pitts.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. At least at first glance, They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. To throw is Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Here's Cousins. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Falcons. On is Koo for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Falcons are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jason Pinnock there to end it. Here's 2nd and 9.
Under. Here we go, kill. 26.
We'll go play action. It's Prescott. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take. Here we go, 47. 26.
Play fake. Prescott. He'll air one out for Palmer. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, kill. 26.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed.
And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Open man downfield, that's London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Hey, get. Black. What's that?
A 1st down throw for Cousins. Open man, he's got it. It's London. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now a signal, a timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Cardinals 19, Falcons 16.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. McLeod now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Now, Cousins. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
A gain of 15. First down, Atlanta.
On first down, right back to Robinson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Cousins. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Wow, how dangerous after the catch. That one goes for 27 yards in all. Cousins now to throw on first down. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
This one complete to Palmer. 2nd and a yard.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. A gain of 9.
On the ground, it's Benson. And this will be good enough for a first down as he gets up past the 25.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll go again with Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Kill! Hey, kill! Switch it, hey!
On third down, Prescott. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
A give, and here comes Robinson. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Hey, no, easy.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Yellow.
Throwing now, Cousins. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A gain of 26, and it sets up first and goal. Cousins now. That's hauled in at the 2. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he'll go down. Back at the 4.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's third down and goal. Cousins to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. A draw to Benson. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go. Kill.
Here's Dak to throw. That's caught left side by Ryman. Here's second and 2.
Yeah, here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go, 47. Yeah.
On the play fake, Dak. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Second down, Cousins. To the left side in the hands of London. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. Third down coming up.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
They'll run here. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Yeah!
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Hey, kill!
3rd and short. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Gun. Here we go, 46. Here we go. Going to 54. 186.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll air one out for Palmer. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Cousins. That's caught right side. It's London. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They go play action with Cousins. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Drake London, touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Bradley Pinion set to kickoff.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 26.
They'll run, and a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. On play action, here's Dak. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinna.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
On 1st down, Cousins. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Atlanta.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. This is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
2nd down, Prescott. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the Falcons are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Second down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll look London's way again. Just complete again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A 1st down throw for Cousins. He's got it at about the 8. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
To throw is Dak. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Wait,
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the safety, Richie Grant. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They finish